don't ask for initial salaries. Even you going to get 15,000 rupees, you just join it and prove your credentials there and work for a year. I don't just work for 12 hours for 2 years. You will never go back. People are behind you.
Okay, sir. Thank you. So means there is a chances of exponential growth there.
It is already there.
समझ रहे हो? समझ रहे हो आप? समझ रहे हो ना?
Our heart is always at Durgapur. Where is Durgapur? I really wanted to come sometime but couldn't come. I was there in Siliguri for 3 years.
I invite Nasir to take over the rest of the session.
Thank you and good evening, sir. I am Nasir, and we have some curated questions to ask you, and I would also like to request our guests and attendees to ask their questions if they have by directly unmuting their mic. So if any one of the attendees or guests have any question, then they can ask. So I am asking the curated questions. The second question that we have is, what is your advice for civil engineering student with respect to skill development?
It is the future of civil engineering student is very bright, and they should rather the industry looking for the good civil engineers. The civil engineer must do what the 4-year degree course is giving to them, and for the practical knowledge they must go to some metro projects, some highway projects, some hydro project, any construction activity. Smart cities are coming. You know, almost every town they are planning for the smart cities. All the electrical lines, other things putting underground. Roads are being made, parks are being made, buildings are being made in different way. Township is created. So a lot of good, that's the best time for the civil engineers. So there no problem. And just what the 4-year degree course are there, they to do theoretical and practically they must move for a month time. College should send them, and I have offered them. For RIC NIT Durgapur, the project Sumansiri is not far away. You have to go up to Dibrugad, probably there's flight and the trains also. And if you go in batches of 15-20 people, I'll just send an SMS to me. I'll make the arrangement for the stay. You can go to the West Bengal and this Darjeeling area and the Sikkim area. Just stay for 7 to 8 days and make a proper report. Visit the sites. Just see what the equipments are there. What is the curtain grouting? How the curtain grouting will be done by the river? Just see what is the curtain grouting all about and how it works. The foreigners are also there. These are all the things we learn in case of a hydro. Likewise, any metro, if you want to visit, we can arrange also. A lot of friends are there. At the same time, DVC, RNC in the CMD there is a good friend of mine. Some people are there from NIT Durgapur also. So just to make a plan, you have one association, you have one group. We can arrange the training for you. Don't depend on the only professor and teachers. The boys should make their own group. And they should talk to the people, they should talk to the alumni. Number of people in the sector. I am the CMD of Nhpc. From my batch, my classmate, same batch from RIC Durgapur, VK Singh is the CMD of NIPCO. The people of the Northeast area can go and see the project in the Arunachal also. And we have the friends, we are ready to help you. And you are the future of the country. So why should not you get help from anyone? We are open for everybody.
Thank you very much, sir. We will be surely getting help from you and will surely do better. We have third question, that is, what is the common link between the civil engineers and the mechanical engineers?
Common link, because both work together. There are a lot of interfacing also there. Wherever do civil dam barrages, we need the hydromechanical work also. We have to put the gates. We have to see the design. You know, most of the civil engineers are doing the mechanical engineering work. How the welding takes place, how the which type of the plates is required and why it is required. Suppose you go for the penstock, we need the boiler quality plate. I don't know whether it is being taught in the college or not. You must try to know which type of steel and where it is required physically, and you can practically can go and see the hydromechanical and the civil work. It is interfaced work, go together. If you go in the powerhouse, E&M, civil and mechanical both are working together. Suppose you want to put a foundation for the rotor and the stator. You need a foundation. There you need a civil engineer. For that you need a governor, it is a mechanical. For the spinning, you need a pen stall. Valve house are there. It is a mechanical thing, electrical thing, then protection thing. All work together in the hydro sector. Likewise, everywhere. You go in the railway, need a track where you need a civil engineer. For running on the loco, you need a mechanical engineer. For making, for doing the work for the panels, you need an electrical engineer. They all linked to each other and help and know the things also.
Thank you, sir. We have the fourth question, that is, what is the pathway to reach to get placed in highly reputed PSUs like NHPC? What is the ideal pathway?
I told them you have to prepare good and appear for the exam, because most of the PSUs are now taking this filling the vacancy through the GATE exam. You have to come in the GATE, and there are the options are there. You want to go in hydro sector or other sectors, you have to prioritize your requirement, put in the GATE. We simply ask the controller of the GATE, if you want to recruit 20 people, you give the name of 100 persons, and you don't call interview. We simply ask for the merit. We issue the order for 20 people. Now, still I have already advertised, and the next year also we are going to recruit almost 50 engineers every year, civil engineers, and around 25-30 electrical engineers and 10-15 mechanical engineers. So everywhere we are doing, and my minister says all the PSU take some recruitment every year. It is for the power PSU like railway, NHI, they are also doing it. I know even the company like L&T, they have the business of around 7 lakhs crore in a year, 7 lakhs crores. They also want good engineers. And the private, you have the capacity, capability, तो वहाँ पे कोई आपको बेसिक ही नहीं होती है. At the same time, same level, one get 1 lakh rupees, one get 20,000 rupees also. So you have the capacity, capability, you can try for the private companies also. And you want to do some good work with this PSU, then you have to come through the GATE only. GATE exam you have to prepare.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Means GATE exam is an important exam for getting entry in PSUs like NHPC or any other.
Yes, yes. Most of the
Okay,
PSUs.
sir. Thank you, sir. We have the fifth question, is how to deal with stress condition in civil engineering branch, especially in civil engineering branch, because there is a very less placement opportunity in the campus itself.
You forget to the campus. There are a lot of things that you simply mail your biodata. The number of people come to my office. Do you have any knowledge of any good civil engineers? So there are people in the market. Don't ask for initial salaries. Even you are going to get 15,000 rupees, you just join it and prove your credential there. And work for a year. I told you just work for 12 hours for 2 years. I will never go back. People will run behind you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Means there is a chances of exponential growth there.
It is already there.
Okay, thank you, sir. That is highly means that really motivated me. Actually, I am also from civil engineering department, second year in the NIT Durgapur. Now I'll request our attendees and guests to ask their question if they have any. They can directly ask question by unmuting their mic.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
So is there any opportunity for undergraduate civil engineering students to undergo any industrial training in NHPC? In
We
summer or
give the
winter?
training. You give the vocational training. You can go to 30-day training because you don't have any this stipend type of issue. You can just send your request to your HOD or principal from there, and we'll mail it or any of the projects. I can send to mail to NSPC, my mail also, and we'll get the time. You go just have a training for 15-20 days, 30 days, and you learn a lot of things. It is already there. We'll keep in doing it. We never say no to anyone because we know you people are the future of the country. So why should we stop, devour anybody? It is not that you need any recommendation from anyone, but simply you want a letter from the college. If this is the boys so and so want to have training, we'll provide it.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So we have seen this trend, and sir, it has become very much prevalent these days. And we have heard this saying from way too many people that conventional form of engineering is becoming obsolete day by day. We see mechanical folks who used to back in those days in 80s and 90s, who used to do those whole calculation and the whole designing the shaft stuff, but in today's era, the whole stuff is transforming into the whole electronic thing. Everything is being digitalized. So, civil, sir, in the whole landscape of civil engineering, can we say, sir, that this whole digitalization of things has become very much dominant, or still we can say that whole conventional things are still in the game?
Conventional thing will remain always on the top. This electronic medium can help something to you. Unless you have, suppose in the computer, you want to do anything, we have to input some data to that. Then only computer will do something. They cannot feed data. They cannot select the data. Suppose sir was asking Mr. Nirmal Roy sir, how are you monitoring it? We have to make a schedule. We have to make an activity. This activity is important. This has this much the quantity of work to be done within this much of time. Then the next activity will come. You feed everything. Then the only computer will work. So who will feed it? Computer cannot feed the data. You have to feed it. Like you have to do some design. You have to see what is the type of the geology where we are putting the dam, how the base of the area there, what the geology you have. Unless you know about the geology, how can you do anything? And finally, after doing everything, core engineering is the must. Without that, nobody have any competence on it. And the computer, nobody have the competence. You see today, what is the forecast of the weather? It's saying from 10 to 12 there is water, rain. There is no rain. Do you think that is fine?
Yes.
So it is not that the core engineering will always remain and the upper hand.
Sir, but with the development of whole artificial intelligence and the whole machine learning, we are seeing that this company Tesla, it is going to have a car which can drive itself. Maybe it is very much possible. Obviously, sir, this is something which is very blind, but we can see in future machines are designing bridges itself and drawing out the whole layout for the road. So this is my concern. Maybe being a civil engineer today, I see that these things are not very much into the picture, but 30 years down the line, if we see everything is being snatched away from us. So I was, asking this regarding how the
You
development
need
will
not
take place.
worry for this. We also see so many things, but ultimately the core competency required for anything. Even the Tesla car will run without the driver. Behind that also, the core people are there who do the make the armature and the current, how the current to pass. Then when the switch over, the system computer will work. You design the bearing of the wheel, which type of bearing is required. It is all by the core people only. So don't consider if somebody is saying everything will wash away. It is not like that. Anybody has any questions, they can mail it and they will get the reply. And I told whatever support NIT Durgapur wants from company like Nhpc, we are ready to do it. We can open a chair in that we have already something with the IT Roorkee on the hydrology. For other things, we can have something because number of projects are there in the Sikkim, West Bengal, and Arunachal. We can establish something Durgapur is nearer to the area, and we can do and have some transfer of knowledge, sharing of knowledge, and it will be betterment for the younger children there. So it's always open. If you have any idea, come with me. Yeah, they want to have, I can arrange with VC with our design people, electromechanical design, then operational maintenance of the machines. So we can do that. So I think if you can leave me, it will be fine.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. So this was a great learning session from you. So we, on the family of NIT Durgapur, thank you for sparing your valuable time, and hope we'll get help from your end. And as a token of appreciation from the family of NIT Durgapur, I'd like to present a certificate of appreciation to you. Please, this is sir. Thank you.
Thank you. I really love hearing the name of NIT Durgapur.